What's going on, people? Welcome to Carnage Extra, and we are back. More World Cup, round of 32 action. England versus Congo. And on paper, this game today isn't something that excites me. This isn't a match that I'm truly thinking about in terms of it's going to be even. This isn't a game that I expect Congo to win, even though they have done a decent job in the group stage to get here. But we're watching this because of Sir Jude Bellingham, the best midfielder in the world. My number 5. I have to just be here when he drops this masterclass to carry England to the round of 16. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. I also need you guys to get in the live chat. Let me know how you think this match is going to go. Let me know how you expect it to turn out. Vote on that poll for who do you think is going to advance, England or Congo. I'm hoping that England don't play haram ball, though, because I really don't want to see extra time. Like, I would love for this game to be wrapped up in the regular 90 minutes. But, yeah, shout out everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys also go into my description, and right at the top, there's 2 links, Tribuna.com and their app, Football Extra. They're a news aggregator website. They post breaking news. They post articles on stories that's going on. You guys can also make your own post, interact with people that are in their community as well. So make sure that you guys check out Tribuna.com and Football Extra. The links are in the description. What are you guys saying, man? Big up Coco. Bellingham's overrated. I take the big up back. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you're having an awful morning. I hope that last night your pillow was never cool. I hope that it was hot and your AC was broken, okay? If Jude Bellingham is overrated, then what is Pedri? What is Vitinha? Because these are players that can't chat to Jude. So if the best midfielder in the world is overrated, then I wonder what that makes everyone that's below him. Hey, Will, wasn't Mexico supposed to end yesterday? Yeah, I did think Mexico were going to get knocked out. Fair enough, bro. That was a good performance versus Ecuador. You guys played very well. I was happy to see Ecuador get knocked out, though, because I was rooting for Mexico because I wanted Ecuador out. But I did think Ecuador were going to win. I did. I'd be lying if I said that I did not. But you guys know. I wanted Ecuador knocked out. I didn't even want them to beat Germany. I didn't even want Ecuador to make it to this point. I wanted them out in the group stage. So it's nice that they got packed up early. Yo, Billy, what's good, bro? Mexico will humble England? All right, see? Now this is where you guys get too carried away, okay? Sir Jude will pack up the taco merchants, all right? Yep, Mexico versus England or Congo. I do think England are going to beat Congo. I don't think they're going to dominate them in terms of, oh, they're going to beat them 5-1 or 4-0 or something. Nah. I think it'll be relatively close. I do think Congo will score as well, but I think England will bag a couple goals. I'll give you guys my prediction in a few. Maybe like right before kickoff. We do have about 15 minutes. But how do you guys think this match is going to go? Let me know, chat. And make sure that you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure that you guys have the notifications turned on. All right. Yeah, this match is super early. Super early this game is. Big up Lazy says, I'm going to hate myself after this match. England is always pathetic to the eye until Jude and Kane lock in. All their players have similar profiles, tall and strong. Barely any creativity. Terrible. Yeah, I was looking at the starting 11, and I'm going to pull that up on screen right now. It's not a bad 11. Like, I just don't understand how Nani Madueke is starting so much. Congo is going through? That would be crazy. Europe is in the mud, not going to lie. I mean, look, I'm rooting for Senegal later. I am rooting for Senegal later.
Let's go DR Congo. Today, I ain't supporting Jude. As a Congolese, go home Jude and rest up. Jose wants at full strength for the new season.
Yo, shout out to my guy MZ. I appreciate that. But, come on, man. How you not going to be supporting Jude? I get that you're Congolese. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But this is for the greater good, man. You know it's over, bro. I think you guys have done well to get here. I don't think a lot of people even thought you'd make the round of 32. But you're about to get packed up, bro. I'm sorry, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But, bro, it is over. I'm sorry that Jude got to do it to you, brother. I'm sorry. Nah, but I appreciate the super chat. Billy says 3-0 for England. Now, I think it'll be, I think Congo will get a goal. Something tells me that Wisa's going to score. The prediction says advantage instead of advance. Who will advantage? Oh, my God. What is this English? Nah, man, we got to end the poll. We got to end the poll. It's supposed to say who will advance. Who will advantage? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Rabona, is that you? It feels like a ghost is in the chat. What the hell? How are you? Big up. CM Madueke depressed me. I don't know why Madueke starts so many games. I know that Saka is not what he used to be, but like Madueke is just generally a starter for England. It is crazy. Yeah. I'm doing all 3 games today, unfortunately. So it's going to be a very long day, right? We're going to be doing this. Then we got, I think, Belgium versus Senegal. And then tonight, we got USA versus Bosnia. So, yeah, it's going to be a very, very long day. Yo, shout out to, I don't even know how to say your name, bro. I'm going to be getting lashes for being late. Now, you know what they say, man. Lateness is greatness. Lateness is greatness. All right. But let's talk about it, though, right? So, England 4-2-3-1, right? You got Pickford in goal, O'Reilly at left back, Mark Gahey and Konsa at center back, and then Jed Spence at right back. Yo, Thomas Tuchel is really like a meathead for not calling up Trent. Like, how do you call up Reece James and then you play him damn near 90 minutes in back-to-back matches when everybody knows that Reece James is as durable as a glass bottle? It makes no sense. Like, how is Trent not in the England setup? Like, has anybody ever asked Thomas Tuchel how Trent does not get a call-up? Nobody's saying that Trent has to start and that Trent has to be one of the first names in the 11, but to not have him in the squad, I just don't really understand. Like, Jed Spence is not better than Trent. So now you got to play someone that's not as good as an option that's at home. It's idiotic. In the double pivot, Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, brother, I'm still trying to figure out how Elliot Anderson was 116 million. Like, he's not been bad in the World Cup, but I'm just not seeing a 116 million pound player. I watch Elliot Anderson and I think, yeah, he's solid. So I don't know. Maybe he turns it up in the knockouts. We have best midfielder in the world, Jude in the 10. You got Marcus Rashford on the left, a player that's better than Anthony Gordon, but Barca paid 80 million for Anthony Gordon instead of 30 million for Marcus Rashford. Funny how that works. And then you got Nani Madueke on the right, and then Harry Kane in the 9. Now, looking at Congo, chorus, right? We do know a couple players that they have, such as Tuanzebe. We also know Mbemba. We know Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back. We know Wisa. The midfield, though, drawing blanks, okay? Again, they are the underdogs, but I think they can do something. It's me, I was good until I realized Tuchel ban is about to ruin my night. I'm good. I can't complain. As long as these games are entertaining, then it's calm. But the issue is, I feel like there is a possibility, like there is a world in which Congo just defends like their life depends on it. And then this goes extra time. I think it's unlikely. But if we act like it can't happen, I think we're lying to ourselves, right? Like we saw how Congo played against Portugal. If they can defend like that, England will struggle. But I do think, in the 90 minutes, they'll get it done. Man said rash butt. Oh my God. Like, what are these slander names, bro? I think Rashford's going to have a decent performance. But I do think he'll struggle a bit because I expect Congo to be in a low block. I don't really think that Rashford is that good on the ball to really break down low blocks. Tuchel Ben said he was stoked when they told him Reece James was injured and he didn't see it coming. Shocked, not stoked. He was shocked. Yeah, bro, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. This is why a German should not be managing England. I don't care. England's manager should be someone from their country. Mexico's beating England? Yeah. Maybe if this was a churro-making competition. Maybe if this was tacos and salsa. But this is football, okay? You're not going to beat England. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Hope Congo has a defensive masterclass. I hope not. I'm not trying to watch a boring game. Man, where's the Telemundo broadcast for this game? I feel like Telemundo is always better than watching it through the U.S. broadcasters. Kane, please, for once, I beg you. Hold on, wait, so, Rabona, do South Africans not like DR Congo? So, like, are you hate watching Congo? Or do you just genuinely want England to just beat them? Or is there, like, some ulterior motives here? Because that's okay if there is. As someone that's hate watching a few countries, I'm all about the ulterior motives. Like, I wanted Mexico to beat Ecuador. Because RSM is Ecuadorian. I wanted his tears. Last night, he was sick. Yo, V. Shaw, what's good? You know, a lot of people in here are rooting for Congo, it feels like. Peacock? Yeah, I mean, Peacock is NBC, bro. So if you have YouTube TV or if you have Peacock, then you can watch the match. But Telemundo is just better. All right. Boring is better. You know what it is? When matches are boring, but you're watching it at home, when you're able to just sit on your couch, sit on your bed, lay down, get up, go eat, walk around, do whatever you want, then yeah, I mean, if a match is boring, who genuinely cares, right? Like, nobody gives a fuck, right? But when you're on stream, right? Like when you're watching the game on camera, you got to talk to a chat. You can't get up. You can't leave. You got to be here. You got to thug it out. When the matches are boring, let me tell you something right now. It is hell, okay? So like when you're doing a watch along, you never want to see a boring match. Is Telemundo also on Peacock? I didn't know. I choose between my two colonizers, Netherlands or England, and I chose England. If only I was colonized by Spain or France. Hey, look, Rabona, that's how I feel about Guyana. The only country in South America that speaks English. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, damn. Well, I wish that we spoke Spanish or Portuguese. Because we touch borders with Brazil, and then we also touch borders with, I believe, Colombia and Venezuela. So it's like, they speak Spanish. Brazil speaks Portuguese. It would have been nice to be bilingual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been cool to be able to speak two different languages. But the fact that we can only speak English, I mean, like, there are people there that do speak, like, other languages. But the main language, it's just trash. It's just trash, bro. It's trash. Like, come on. Nah, but I didn't know that you just supported, like, England, though. I didn't know that. I gotta get more active in the Discord again because, yeah, like I don't even know who everybody's supporting. But you guys know me, USA or Brazil. That's who we're rocking with, right? I'm excited for the USA match later. Bosnia about to get packed up. Will link up your stream with Twitter Spaces and take calls during the match. You know, I've never done a Twitter Space. I've never done a Twitter Space before. I've never even joined one. So I have no idea how that works. Yeah, how does that work? One nil Congo? Nah, no way. No way, chat. Oh, you know, I forgot to get that sound. Hold on. I'm going to have to add it right now. Hold on, chat. Where's that one sound? Yeah, we're about to get kickoff in a few minutes. Oh. Where do I find this? I can't find it.
It's time!
Yes. That's the one. Yes, that's the one. That's it, chat. That's it. Because usually, I always run this one.
Let's get ready to rumble!
But I need that. It's time. I need that too. I'm going to run both of those from now on out, right? I'm going to run both. Yeah. Hold on. Let me... Okay. Bellingham, 2 goals and 1 assist. I mean, come on. Do you expect anything less from the greatest midfielder on this planet? Been here since 8 people in the live. So happy for your growth. Yo, open bottles. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. This is the second channel, right? I know that the watch-alongs aren't as busy as the main channel when we're doing Real Madrid or Barca hate-alongs, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have fun no matter how many people are in here, right? The fact that there's even over 50 people watching right now, that's more than enough. So, yeah, I'm grateful for everybody that's in the live chat that interacts. You guys know that during watch-alongs, we have a lot of fun. We make jokes. We talk about anything that we want to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, look, match is about to kick off. Now, let me run my 2 sounds. Okay, I got to remember to do both now.
It's time! Let's get ready to rumble!
Bellingham. Yes, sir. All right, match is kicked off. All right, let's see, let's see. Jude hat trick incoming. All right, I don't know if he bags a hat trick, but he will have a good performance because Jude can do everything, right? It's not just about goal scoring and chance creation. His all-around game is magnificent. Jude x Kane, second best duo in the World Cup. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows what that first duo is. Everybody knows. Olise and Mbappe. I was initially one of the people saying, look, maybe we don't need Olise, right? Like, it's going to cost a lot of money. Brother, I have changed my mind. I need that transfer immediately. Yes. You go to Bayern and you give them the 220, 230. I don't care. Do it. Do it. When you think of a modern day Galactico, Olise is the guy. He's the only person that I would be willing to spend that much money for, right? Because no one else that I think you can get should be costing that much. Nah, don't worry, Rabona, we will cook. Don't worry, England will cook today. Don't worry, don't worry. You know, Congo have some beautiful kits, though. I do like Congo's kits. I might have to get me one. Maybe I got to go to okjersey.com and see if they have them. And then maybe I just got to use code WILL to save 8% at checkout. That's just what I think, right? Maybe I'll see, like, if they got some Congo kits. Because these blue kits are, like, beautiful, bro. Like, this blue kit, and then I would say South Korea's away kit, the purple one. Fire, bro. Yeah, man, Barca's 80 million signing is peeling the oranges. I would try to tell people. Like, literally, Anthony Gordon is not a better football player than Marcus Rashford. Olise is coming. Yeah, you know, I feel like there was some news that broke about Olise earlier. I could be wrong, but I definitely saw some news about Olise, but like this morning was just super busy for me. So I didn't really have a chance to look on Twitter at like what's going on. But I did see something about Olise. Let me try and find the tweet real quick. Yeah, maybe I'll drop a video on it after this match. Maybe that's what I'll do. Michael Olise would be seriously considering his future at Bayern. The French international would feel that he has already accomplished everything in Bavaria and would not think he could regularly win the Champions League there. He would want to take a new step forward with a club that particularly appeals to him, Real Madrid. Brother, come on, man. Don't get my hopes up like this, bro. Don't get my hopes up like this. Michael Olise's future potential transfer was a constant topic of discussion inside French training camp at the World Cup. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah. We dropping a video on this for sure. Yeah. I'm going to drop a video on this situation. Don't worry. We'll talk about it, chat. Bro, like, look at Jude. You guys everywhere. Yeah, you know, I was a smooth average. Like, what can I say? What can I say? England's kits are nice too. I do have both of England's kits, but I just don't like wearing white kits for some reason. Like white kits, this is why you rarely see me in Madrid's home kit. Cause like I feel like they just like white kits just get messed up too fast. So I just don't wear them. Like I have all of our home kits and like 90% of them are still in packages. Yo, shout out to Around the World. What's good, bro? Yeah, it does feel like most of the players are wearing pink boots for these games. But pink is a fire color, so. There was news from Build, shared by Madrid Zone, that Olise is tempted to come to Madrid. I mean, of course, every player is tempted to come to Madrid. Of course. How do you see that badge and not get tempted? Which country had the best baddie so far this World Cup? Brother, I'm not paying attention to that. Hey, look, man, just tell Anthony Gordon to make sure that the oranges are peeled and the water is cold for Rashford. Yes. Yes. Oh, my God. Congo have scored. What is that defending? Oh my gosh! Congo have scored first!
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol!
What the hell?
¡Gol! ¡Gol!
What is this defending? Oh my goodness. That's a good ball, by the way. Yo, he is completely unmarked. Yeah, because Jed is tracking Wisa's run. And then that leaves the left winger completely opened. He goes near post. Pickford should be saving that. How is Pickford not getting to that? Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes!
That's a very good finish. But how is Pickford not getting to that? Explain that to me. How does Pickford not save that? 1-0 Congo. That's near post. You expect a top goalkeeper to get to that. Like, I know that a lot of people don't rate Pickford that highly. But come on. Pickford been shaky all tournament. Bro, like, you have to save that. But England don't really have a better goalkeeper. Like, who could England call on? I mean, what, like James Trafford or something? Trent would have saved that. I mean, Trent's not a goalkeeper. Hydration break. Is that a hydration break? Like, why are they already stopping it? So it's only the 9th minute. Yeah, he's on side. Yeah, I mean, Jed Spence is tracking Wisa's run because Wisa would have had an open goal, but it's like Pickford has to do better there. I don't really blame Jed Spence. Wow, what a start. Okay, well, yeah, why are they drinking water already, bro? What is this? Yeah, good finish by him, bro. Man said the final will be Congo versus France. Oh my god. I still think England win this game, by the way. But yeah, very good start by Congo. I don't understand how the entire England back line just completely shifts to the left. Like, they essentially left Jed Spence in no man's land. He either has to track Wisa or track the left winger. He can't do both. It's basically two open players and one defender in the middle. Where are the center backs? Like, how do you overcommit like that? If they keep their shape, then that open space is not there for them to run into. It's simple as that. The right back had to go to Wisa, or else then Wisa's open. It's like, where are the center backs? That way, the right back don't have to overcommit. Yeah. The low block that Congo's about to enforce. Look at Wenger. Yo, bro, FIFA's president is at every game. I swear, if I see this brother at the Belgium-Senegal match, he's not a real person. So this game is in Georgia, right? This is at Mercedes-Benz. By the way, this is one of the best stadiums in the world, bro. Like, the Atlanta Falcons play here, and also Atlanta United play here for the MLS. If any of you guys have ever seen the Mercedes-Benz dome, this stadium, it is crazy, bro. Even the outside of it looks crazy. But wait, hold on, wait. Where is this Belgium Senegal? I mean, but the game's like 3 hours later. Yo, FIFA's president might get there, you know. Lumen Field? Where's Lumen Field? Is that Chicago? Seattle? Nah, he ain't making it, bro. That's all the way across the country. If FIFA's president is at Belgium versus Senegal, he is not a human being. I'm telling you this right now. There's no way that he's gonna get across the country to go to Seattle. Like, Seattle is the West Coast. Atlanta is the East Coast. There's no way he's making it to that. I see him at every game, I swear. Yo, big up Sensei. He goes for the beginning to get a cameo, then dips. So what are you saying? That he probably gonna leave at halftime? Or he probably left already? Bro, like Seattle is literally, like, as far west as you can get. And Atlanta is right on the East Coast. That's literally flying across the entire country. Nah, bro. I do not expect to see him there. That private jet? Nah, I get the private jet, right? Man hopping on the PJ. But, like, how long would that flight even take? Surely it's longer than 3 hours to fly across the entire country. How long, England are here, would it take a private jet to fly from Atlanta to Seattle? 4.5 to 5 hours. So he has to leave now. It would take a private jet from Atlanta to Seattle 4.5 to 5 hours. There is no way he is at that game, brother. Yeah, man. Yo, I don't get how England just always underperform on the big stages. Like, the fact that the last international trophy they won was in the 60s, it is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, bro, man hopping on a spaceship. Did bro just say that Atlanta is the mecca of soccer? Are you crazy? I don't even think that America has a mecca of soccer. I don't think so, man. All right, Jude Bellingham. They gonna need you, big bro. They gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to live up to the best in the world allegations, buddy. It's not the best cross. It's not a good cross. Too much power on that. England is the Cowboys international football. Shit. I would say England are the Tottenham of the international football. England fans are booing Tuchel. Bro, I'm telling you, national team managers should not have someone from a different country as their manager. It just makes no sense to me. Like, the point of international football is from the best of all these countries to represent themselves. How do you have a German as your manager if you're England? It's crazy. Like, how do you have an Italian if you're Brazil? Or an Argentinian if you're America? Or an American if you're Canada? Or, yeah, if you're the Canada national team. Like, it's just ridiculous, bro. Yeah, Congo. And the thing is, they're a very physical side. And they do defend well. So it's like, now, how are England going to break them down? Like, you can't allow a team like Congo to score first. Because they're not going to be looking to get a second goal. Now it's on you to score your first. Or else Congo will be happy to leave here with the 1-0. Like, that's a phenomenal result for them. So, yeah, they messed up. They messed up. You can't allow defensive teams to get that first goal. Because now you're going to either need a penalty. Maybe you're going to need like a big shot from outside the box. Something like that. England is always overhyped, like the Cowboys underperform and swear they're the standard. You know what? You're cooking there. You're cooking. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Like, the Cowboys haven't won a championship in my lifetime, but yet their fans go on as if they're the best thing since sliced bread. Nah, you definitely cooked. You definitely cooked, bro.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Yeah, Bellingham's not done anything, but neither has any attacker for England. Nobody's done anything for them in general. It's a pretty average or mediocre performance in general. Just make sure that Anthony Gordon got the water ready for the starters when that water break comes. You know what I'm saying? Managers from their own country will charge more and have more ego problems? I don't think so. If they're not a big name manager, how could they charge more? That quite literally does not make any sense. Yeah, I think Jude's about to get booked here. Carnage, you saw, yep, Jude, yellow card. Carnage, you saw Mexico dominate Ecuador? Yeah, bro. W Mexico. I wanted Ecuador knocked out, so I'm glad. But I did think they were going to beat Mexico, though. I did. Yeah, that's a bad challenge. That's a bad challenge. That's a good card. I mean, maybe he thought that because he made that tackle a little early that he wouldn't get booked. But, nah, I think that's a deserved yellow card, not red. But that's a... Yeah, letting a team like Congo score first is yeah, Jude's not been good. I can't lie. This is a home game for Congo. Now, I feel like there's more England fans there. Your parents are from Congo? Yeah, I know your whole family's happy right now. Yo, bro, I'm gonna need you to get me one of these kits. I like Congo's kits a lot. Kyle Walker is not playing for England no more. Kyle Walker didn't get called up, brother. What are you talking about? Yeah, nah, Kyle Walker is not there. And Saka's on the bench. Which doesn't really make that much sense to me, but... Yeah, if you're England, you cannot lose this game. Like, this can't be the game that you get knocked out. No. You cannot lose to Congo. Fish and Chips FC is crazy. Man said Fish and Chips FC. Nah, bro. It's not coming home. Tea and Crumpets FC. Pie and Mash FC. I told Jude he needs to get back to Madrid. Yeah. It's whatever, bro. England lose. It's all good, man. It's all good. I could always spin it as a positive if England get packed up. You know what I'm saying? That's such a good finish. Now, I swear, man, I would be punching up Pickford, bro. Any other goalkeeper that's quality saves that. Like, we've seen big saves since the round 32 started. And Pickford, fucking T-Rex arms, can't save that. How is T-Rex arms not saving that? Like, yo, imagine waking up this morning in freaking Brixton. You ate a breakfast of beans, toast, and pig intestines. You went about your day. You were excited for the England match. And then you have to watch them play like this. You have to watch your goalkeeper that got the arms of a toddler not saving a near post shot. You got to watch Congo's back five of doom. Nah, this is crazy, man. This is actually crazy. This hydration break is the only thing that could possibly save them. I thought Onana was playing for England. You need lashes, brother, if you thought Onana was English. He barely got a hand to it because he has short arms. The new Barca home kit is nice. Yeah, it is. Barca's kits next season are nice. Like, I saw, like, the dark and purple one. It's fire. I can't lie. Like, Barca's kits next season are very nice. Where's Harry Kane? I have no idea. England losing to the mighty Congo. It's crazy. Yeah, Bellingham's done nothing. I have a feeling if England lose, I think Tuchel will get sacked. If England lose tonight, like if they get knocked out round of 32, he's done. How happy do you think Trent, Maguire, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, how happy do you think all of them are right now? If one more goal comes from Congo, then they are going to park. Brother, they're already parking the plane. Like, this is the Great Wall. This is the Great Wall of Congo. Yeah, Set Piece FC. If England gets knocked out, do you think Kane is still in the talks for Ballon d'Or? No. It's done. You can't get knocked out round of 32. And what also doesn't help Kane is that they didn't win the UCL. Like, if Kane would have won the UCL, then I think he would still maybe had a shot, depending on if France gets knocked out, then I think, yeah, Kane would have had a shot. But because France will more than likely go far, win the tournament, or be second place at minimum, yeah, Kane has no shot of winning Ballon d'Or if England get knocked out today. Oh! What a save. What a save. Yeah, Jude's header saved by the keeper at point blank range. Damn, that's a good save. Yeah, you can't win the Ballon d'Or if you're at Bayern and you don't win the UCL. Man said Bellingham stinker. This is just your average Pedri performance. Yeah, it's a good save though, man. Good save. Yeah. Like, if you're at Bayern, you can only win the Ballon d'Or under, like, two circumstances. You have to win the UCL, or, like, World Cup or Euros, you have to, like, win that while also being, like, the best player at Bayern. So, you're never going to win the Ballon d'Or if you're a Bayern player for just winning Bundesliga and fucking like what, the German Super Cup. Like, it's just not gonna happen, bro. Cause like the league is just not rated like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Jude's having a stinker, but I don't think he's been good. Like, this is not a good 30 minutes from Jude. Come on, everybody knows you can't compare that 5-yard pass, backward pass, Merchant to Sir Jude Bellingham. Everybody knows this. But, you know, they still try and force the conversation to make themselves feel better. But everybody knows who the better player is. That's why I teach you to head the ball down. Yeah, I agree. It's harder to stop a header that hits the ground first than it is to save one that's coming directly at you. Because, like, the bounce of the ball could go, like, any way from there. Cross in. Yeah, bro, England are struggling, chat. England are struggling. Yeah, we'll do the Portugal match on Friday, right? Like Portugal versus Croatia. Man said both Real Madrid players and United player dropping stinkers. Brother, I think Real Madrid actually have been performing the best at the World Cup player-wise. We've accounted for the most goals, and we have the most players that have won man of the match. Can Barca say the same? I don't know. So I don't know. Pretty weird saying that Madrid players are dropping stinkers when we've literally been the best club with our players at the World Cup. But, you know, you always got something stupid to say in the comments, so I'm not surprised. Imagine England lose and Argentina's path to the final is Cape Verde, Australia, Colombia, and Brazil. Yeah, I mean, Brazil would be the last hope to possibly stop them. I think Colombia can give them a good match, but, like, I don't think Colombia could beat Argentina, though. Like, I mean, well, they could. I don't think they will. Nah, Kane slips. Ooh, that's good by Madueke. Ooh. Rashford shot gets... Defender blocks his shot. Hey, that's good by Madueke. Did you already react to Madrid's fixture next season? I don't care about the fixtures. It's the same stuff every year. Madrid Derby, the first one, end of September. El Clasico, end of October. The second El Clasico, 3 or 4 weeks before the season ends. It's the same thing every season. Like, nobody really cares. Nobody cares. I mean, England have looked decent. Like, they've looked a lot better attacking. I feel like Congo are giving them space, which I don't know why. I think Congo been defending well up until, like, the last 5 minutes. Senegal should beat Belgium. Bosnia is not beating USA. I do think Senegal are going to beat Belgium, though. I'm rooting for Senegal, like, in that match. But I don't think the USA is losing tonight. Nah. I don't think so. I think the USA are going to make the quarters. That's my prediction. I don't know if we get past the quarters, though. Is that a foul? Bruv. Barcelona have ghosted in the World Cup. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Like, I don't think they... Bro, like, even Spain. Like, Spain have looked like shit. But besides one game. Like against, like, Uruguay, Spain were awful. Lamine Yamal was trash. Pedri's been trash. I think, shit, Kubarsi might be, like, Barca's best performing player at the World Cup, now that I think about it. Kubarsi's actually been pretty good. I can't lie. Go ahead and collect Man of the Match trophies. Just say that your fan base is dumb. Man said that Madrid players are dropping stinkers. I give him a fact that it's not, and then you guys start crying. It's not my fault that your players have underperformed. That got nothing to do with me. Why is Congo keeping the game open? Yeah, I'm surprised at the space that England have had, like, over, I'd say, the last, like, 7 minutes. It almost feels like Congo might try and get a second goal. I mean, Bosnia could beat USA, sure. I just don't think they will. Is that a foul? Where does he have Wan-Bissaka playing? Because that's not Wan-Bissaka. Man said Messi, so Barca aren't ghosts. Yeah, true, right? Messi plays for Barca right now. Fairs. Yeah. I forgot. Messi still plays for Barca. Yeah. Yamal has been underwhelming. I did predict that Yamal was going to not look that good this World Cup. I just had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling. Maybe he'll look a little bit better in the round of 32 when they play. But, yeah, I mean, so far, yeah, he's been pretty mid. But besides that one game, which game did he score in? Why am I forgetting who they played? But he looked good that match. But then the others, it's just been, yeah, mid. This one will end in a penalty shootout? I hope not, bro. I'm not trying to see a penalty shootout, bro. Was that a handball? I gotta see the replay. Yeah, Congo counter, but, I mean, England got numbers. They gotta show the replay. That's not a handball. Come on, stop it. No, that's not a handball. That's not a handball. What others? Lamine played 15 minutes in the first, 45 minutes in the second when he scored, and Uruguay match was the bad one. I mean, I guess, again, The second match, the first half that he played was good. But the 15-minute cameo, yeah, he wasn't good. It doesn't matter. He still played. Because if Yamal would have came off the bench and scored, then you guys, oh, best in the world, right? So when he doesn't play well, you can't say, oh, it was only 15 minutes. Because if he came off the bench and was cooking, then you guys would be using that to boost him up, right? So you can't use something to boost somebody, but then use it to disqualify them if they don't play well, right? So, yeah, like, that's why I count it, because I already know how you guys operate. If Yamal would have came off the bench, scored a great goal, you guys would have been talking about it. So, he came off the bench, was not good, so we can talk about it. It's the same thing. I do think Barca should try and bring back Messi. I don't know how that would work with, like, Yamal or, like, where would Messi play? Because I don't think Messi fits the Hansi Flick kind of system. But if Messi was open to it, I do think he should try. Well, I think Laporta should try and get him to come back. Oh! Yo, how did Congo not score? That's almost 2-0. Now I gotta see the replay on that. Good ball into the box by Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, hits off O'Reilly. Oh, the post. Hits off the post. Oh my God, have England just caught life? England have just caught life, chat. Oh my God. I don't know if they would have overcome a 2-0. Wait, what? Is that a pen? That might be a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen. He goes down easy, but that's a pen. He does go down easy. I think that's a pen. That might be a pen. Are they going to check it? Yeah. VAR is reviewing it. No pen. No pen. I think the goalkeeper does make a little bit of contact. So I definitely thought he dragged his leg. Okay, nah, fairs. Because there was a bit of contact. So I'm thinking, bro, they're gonna give it. I wasn't even looking to see if he dragged his leg. I just saw the goalkeeper hit his foot. Yeah, dragged his foot. That's a good call. Yeah. Like, if you drag your foot to initiate the contact, that's not going to be given as a pen. Because, like, you kept your foot there. So, I get it. I get it. That's a good no call. I don't blame him for trying to get the pen, though. Fuck it, right? You got to try. But, you know, this is why VAR is here. If there's no VAR, I think that's given as a penalty. And I thought that it was a pen initially as well. I think they're going to add, like, 4 minutes on. There haven't really been that many stoppages. 45th minute. Yeah. I think they'll add maybe, I don't know. 6 minutes. Okay. 6 minutes of added time. They needed that pen, though. Carnage, do you agree Yamal isn't reaching Messi's level because the national team and Barca are going to push him too hard and overuse him? No. I do think Yamal will. By the time Lamine Yamal's 25, I think he's cooked. Based off how Barca use him and Spain use him, he's never gonna rest. So he'll be playing a lot of minutes, like, because they don't have a choice. Like, he's one of the best players in the world. But the unfortunate thing for him is that he's been getting a lot of minutes since he's been 17 years old. So as you see with every player that gets heavy minutes when they're so young, their body breaks down. Lamine Yamal, I highly doubt he's going to be the exception to the rule, right? And mind you, in the history of this sport, there's been no player that has ever gotten as many minutes as Lamine Yamal by the age of 18. So, yeah, I do think he will become like an injury-prone player. Oh my God, what a save, bro. But that's not why I don't think he'll reach Messi's level. I just don't think anybody will reach Messi's level. It's like Messi or CR7's levels. I just don't see it, bro. But I think Lamine Yamal will probably be as close as maybe we'll see someone get to like being that. But I have a feeling that Yamal will more so be like the next Neymar, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like that's his level, which is still phenomenal because, like, Neymar is one of the best players of our generation. But, like, that's just how I see it going. Yo, what a save, bro. What a save. Yo, England have had chances, man. England have had chances, bro. Oh, my gosh. Bro, that's another header, I think, by Jude. That's another header. The announcers are losing their shit because it's not a pen. I don't think it is, bro. He dragged his foot. You initiate the contact. How can you give it against a defender? It doesn't really make sense. Like, I feel like the ref could have given it to England, but I feel like everybody was going to be split. Like, that wasn't something that was, like, blatantly obvious as a penalty, in my opinion. But I know in England, they're going to probably be saying that, oh, that should have been given, blah, 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 ref this, ref that. They'll be all right, man. They'll be okay. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys have that like button smashed. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Turn on those notifications as well. And go into my description. Check out Tribuna.com and download their app, Football Extra. If you like websites and apps that give breaking news, articles on different stories that's coming out. If you want to make your own posts, interact with the community, then you guys got to go check out Tribuna.com. Also, Football Extra. Yeah, the fact that we're only on 44 likes is mad. Y'all are moving like Pickford when a shot goes near post. Yeah, I mean, English commentators are always crying, bro. They're always crying. If Congo get a second, I think game over, man. I wonder what adjustments Thomas Tuchel will make, and we'll talk about it at halftime, because I do think a sub has to be made, like, at the break. I don't really think you should be waiting, because as of right now, you're 45 minutes away from getting sent back to Hackney, all right? Yeah, Congo was offsides there. Can anyone explain how Elliot Anderson is worth that much? He's English. It's simply, he's English. And he had a good season at Nottingham Forest. Simple as that. Cross by Madueke. That's a bad cross, bro. That's a bad cross. Should be a corner here for England. Should be a corner for England. Tuchel should drop Rice for Rodgers at the 10, move Jude to the 8. I don't think he'll take out Rice, bro. I don't think so. Oh, what a volley by Kane. Yo, this keeper is cooking. Yo, Congo's keeper is cooking. What a first half. Bro, Tottenham are about to sign Tonali as well. Yeah, that's halftime, chat. That's halftime. I'm with you on the Yamal being the next Neymar. People called Mbappe the next CR7 when he broke through, but he's more the next Thierry Henry or R9. Yeah, bro, like, I don't really think we're going to probably... I don't know. Like, maybe another, like, 20 years, maybe we'll see a player that's like, wow, like, this guy is like Ronaldo or Messi level. Bro, like, these are two, like, very rare. Bro, like, we're talking about, like, arguably two of the greatest players of all time. Like, of all time. Like, do you get it? Like, Lamine Yamal is not the next Messi. He's not the next CR7. Again, I think he's the next Neymar. He'll be cooking when he's younger. Then around mid-20s, his body will start to break down because of all the minutes that he was forced to play in his teenage years, in his early 20s. Yeah, by the time Yamal is 25, 26, I think he's still going to be a great player, but I just don't think he'll be like someone that you could depend on to play consistently. Because like you've already seen this past season, the injuries are already starting to pile up for him. So we'll see. No. The Here We Go hasn't dropped yet, but I think they bid like $100 million to sign Tonali. That deal's going to get done. But chat, halftime, Congo 1, England 0. Oh my. Another Messi will come around in 200 years? Okay. Maybe we'll see someone like in our lifetime that we're thinking, wow, like this guy is maybe like Messi level. Maybe Ronaldo level. Yeah, I think we'll probably see somebody, I don't know, maybe towards the end of my life. And then I'll be telling the kids about how, you know, he wasn't better than CR7. Bro, you better apologize to me now. I told you to stop disrespecting Congo. Stop disrespecting Congo. Brother, one, I'm not apologizing to you. You're out of your mind, brother. And where'd you even say that Congo were going to win? Like, where'd you say it? You didn't even say that. Hold that. Maradona would cook in this social media era? Who knows, bro? Yeah, it's just a prediction about how I think Lamine Yamal's career will go, brother. Every single player that has played that amount of minutes when they're in their teenage years, when they're so young, they all become injury prone mid-20s. I can't think of one that's not. R9, injury prone. Look at Yamal last season, body breaking down, right? A lot of injuries already. You got Bukayo Saka. Everybody forgets how good Saka was, like early days, bro. And then Arteta kept playing him, 90 minutes, even in games where they're winning. Like, look at, like, for example, Hansi Flick. Barca could be winning a match 3 or 4-0 in the 70th minute. And Lamine Yamal still stays on the pitch for 90. Even last season, they needed all their players rested before they did the second leg versus Atletico Madrid. They played Yamal 90 minutes against Espanyol when La Liga was already won. Like, Barca do not do a good job of managing Lamine Yamal's minutes. And they're not going to start. So, yeah, by the time he's 25... his body is cooked. But it is what it is. Was Rooney injury prone? I would say like late 20s, yes. By the way, right? At the age of 18, in the history of football, Lamine Yamal has already played the most minutes of any 18-year-old in the history of this sport. At least in the top leagues. I don't know in India's second division. No. I'm talking about in the top leagues. Lamine Yamal has the most minutes of any player in history by the age of 18. Do you know who's second, by the way? Is Jude Bellingham. And look at Jude. Look at Jude. Last 2 seasons. His first season was great. But remember, he got that shoulder injury that messed him up. This past season, bro, Jude's been injury prone so far. Jude Bellingham has the second most minutes played by that age. And look at him, injury prone. Got to manage him a bit better. So, that is what it is. Man said he'd take Wan-Bissaka at Barca. You're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. See, this is what we talk about. World Cup hype. World Cup hype. Now, if I'm Thomas Tuchel, what would I do? What would I do if I'm Thomas Tuchel? I mean, Harry Kane's not doing it. Bro, the fact that Madueke has a 7.8, I do think Madueke's been decent this game. Yeah, goalkeeper has been the best player, like, on the pitch for them. Yeah, like, as of right now, he is man of the match. He's made big save after big save after big save. But if I'm Tuchel, I feel like you have to bring on an attacker. But then it's like, okay, looking at England's bench, who do you bring on? Morgan Rogers? I don't think Ollie Watkins makes sense in a game like this. Ollie Watkins is good if you're going against a high line, right? Ollie Watkins could run in behind, things like that. But I wouldn't bring on Eze before Morgan Rogers. I'd bring on Morgan Rogers before Eze. Do you bring on Gordon? Rashford for Gordon? Put what on for a change? I don't count the Jude one. His body didn't break down. But last season he didn't have a shoulder injury. He had other injuries besides the shoulder. Yeah, bro, like, Lamine Yamal at 18, I saw the stat. I have to find it again. He's played like 46% of the minutes that Saka has played. And Saka is 25, bro. Yamal is 18. Bro, I'm telling you. But the thing is, because Yamal is so good, you have to play him, right? Like, Barca don't have a choice. But what makes Barca stupid and what makes Spain stupid is that they're playing him 90 minutes, even in matches that are already over. Like, obviously, if it's a close game and you need to win, then yes, you keep Yamal on. But if it's 4-0 in the 60th minute, why is Yamal playing the entirety of the match? Like, that's where Barca and Spain are a bit dumb. Mostly Barca, though. No, I mean, it's true. Like, there are a lot more games now. Yo, England are very lucky that they're not down 2-0. But at the same time, you could also say that England are a bit unlucky to have not scored by now. I think two things can be true. This is a big second half coming up for them. Well, but you know he doesn't want to come off. Brother, no player wants to get subbed off. But that doesn't matter. That's why you have a manager. A manager's job is to protect his players. Every player is going to want to play 90 minutes of every game, of course. But that's why the manager's job is to make these decisions, to protect these players. That's his job. Congo hater, I'll see you after the game ends. See, ASAP, I don't hate Congo. Me predicting that Congo will lose does not mean that I hate them. But now, because of you, I now hate Congo. I now hate them because of you. I will be hate watching Congo every match from here on out. I now want Congo to lose. Predicting someone to lose is not hating on them. I don't hate Mexico. I thought Mexico were going to lose. I don't hate Mexico. I just thought Ecuador would be able to do something. But now, I hate Congo. Yes. Now I hate them. I wish Congo nothing but the worst now. And when you get knocked out, don't run. When you get knocked out, do not run. Make sure that's your hair when you get knocked out. Man think predicting a loss means that you hate a team. Okay, you're right. Now I hate your country as a national team. I now hate them. There we go. Make sure you're here when you get knocked up. Make sure. Don't run. If Congo score their second, yeah, I agree. I don't see England coming back from 2-0 down. I don't see it. Don't run too, brother. I'm here on live stream. I'm here on live stream. Man said you hate Congo hater because I think they were gonna get knocked out. All right, fairs. Now you're gonna see actual hate. So everybody here that's from Congo, big up to you guys, except for ASAP, okay? Big up to all you guys. I predicted you to lose this match, so that means that I hate your country, right? Now you're gonna see actual hate. Don't worry. That's like saying if Prime France faced the USA and I'm predicting France to win. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm American. If USA is going to go against France, yeah, I'm going to say USA will lose. Let me guess. I'm hating on America because I don't think that they'll beat France, right? Oh, okay. All right. All right. We shall see. Hating on Brazil from now on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, saying that Congo will lose, that is disrespecting them. Yeah. Now I'm going to really start disrespecting them. Hold that. Hold that. Congo is trash. Congo is trash. England are about to come back second half, and England will knock them out. Congo's goalkeeper's having a good performance, though. He is. I can't lie. When's Madrid announcing Dumfries? I have no idea. It should be soon, because he just got knocked out the World Cup, and we're now in the new calendar year. It's July 1st, right? So, technically, all the finances are now reset. So, yeah. Bayern have just confirmed the Sabari signing. Yo, that guy's a baller. That guy's a baller, man. Bayern always find, like, these underrated players. Like they really went to PSV, signed that Moroccan attacker, and now look at him, cooking at the World Cup. Sabari has probably been their, like, arguably their best player. He's bagged in, like, every match, except for the last one, I think. Everybody's blaming Jed Spence. You can't blame Spence. You can't blame Spence for that first goal that Congo scored. He had to try and mark two open players. It was Wissa and it was the left winger because all the center backs shifted over. So what is he meant to do? Like, how is one player meant to cover two? I would rather make Trent my starter at right back because even Dumfries isn't good defensively. However, Trent provides world-class playmaking. Yeah, I don't think Dumfries is starting over Trent. I think Dumfries will start some games, but I think Trent will be the primary right back, and I think Dumfries will be a good super sub. And he might start in games where we might need maybe someone to box crash, or because Dumfries is a physical monster, bro. The guy's like 6'2", can jump, he has pace, he's good at overlapping, can invert. Dumfries is a good crosser. Both our fullbacks, on the right, are attack-minded players. Yeah, bro, Bayern are always doing good business, man. Like, Bayern always do very good business. Yeah, second half's going to kick off soon. First, I don't disrespect any country, but because if FIFA presidential new format, Congo and Cape Verde are here. Yeah. If it wasn't for them adding 16 extra teams, I don't think Cape Verde and Congo would have even made the World Cup. But I do think adding the 48 teams instead of making it the regular 32, I feel like it's cool. Like, seeing countries that normally don't make the World Cup, seeing them get a chance to be here and seeing what they can do on the big stage is cool. But yeah, like them expanding the tournament, yeah, like that did give a lifeline to teams that generally cannot make it when it's only 32 countries. Like, we have to remember, normally the World Cup is only 32 countries and there's no round of 32. It goes straight into the round of 16. That's normally how the World Cup works. But this is the biggest World Cup in its history so far. So, yo, shout out to Big Baller. Says, I'm rooting for DR Congo. African football gets disrespected mad in England. They are the reason France has those talents, yet they get disrespected like their players aren't top athletes in all sports. That's surprising that people disrespect like the countries in England, considering that most of the immigrants there are from Africa. So you would think there'd be like a lot of love in Africa. Second half is just kicked off. All right, yo, England, 45 minutes away from getting eliminated.
It's time!
As a South African, I gotta root for the African teams. You know, I thought that, like, the African teams, like, hated each other, bro. That's what I thought this whole time. Like, I thought the African teams did not like each other. Because I know a lot of, like, the other African countries, they were rooting against South Africa. Like the Nigerians, the Ghanaians and stuff. Like, yeah, like all the Africans that I knew were rooting against South Africa. Like, they don't like South Africa. I don't know why. Well, the tribalism, right? Like, yeah, but yeah, nah, like they were not rocking with you guys at all. But I feel that though. Like, if I was African and if like if my country got knocked out, I wouldn't want the ops to do well either. England might bring on Gordon. Maybe that's the difference maker. We only hate South Africa because they are the juice box of Africa. I don't get what that means. Because of xenophobia. Because they say South Africa is xenophobic. Okay. Yeah. Look, I don't know the historical reason. All that I know is that I feel like everybody in Africa were rooting for Canada when you guys played them the other day. Yeah, because for xenophobia. Okay, now fairs. Yeah, England got to get a goal fast, bro. I'm telling you, like, the later that this match goes on without England's bagging, I'm telling you, the defensive football that we're going to see from Congo is going to be insane. South Africa is like the America of Africa? What that mean, bro? Africans all love each other. They just hate South Africans because they're super xenophobic, but me, I like that. Okay, nah, fairs, bro. I mean, England should be playing better, but you do have to give some credit to Congo. Rashford. Corner here for England. Corner here for England. Corner here. Yo, shout out to Ricardo. Oi. Yo, this guy looked like a Temu Rudiger. Number 26 for Congo looked like Rudiger from Wish. Carnage, I don't know why I used to think you're Canadian and 20 years old. I am not Canadian and I am older than 20 years old, brother. I am Unk territory, okay? No, I am Unk. Another corner. Rice. What happened there? Ref blows the whistle before the ball is kicked. What happened there? Nah, I'm be real, bro. There's so many, like, watch-alongs for the World Cup. Like, it's actually insane when you think about it, chat. Like, the amount of matches that we have consumed over the last, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. It is just nuts. Come on, England. Am I 33? Maybe. Maybe, Daryl. Would you do a deal 150 million plus Arda plus Rodrigo and Masatuno for Olise? No, that's too much. Oh, Rashford, you got to do better there, buddy. Rashford, you got to do better there, bro. Nah, Rashford. You did everything right until that shot. He's trying to go near post, which I get it. From that angle, you're not going to get it across the goal. Yeah, man. You crazy. Yeah, I'm not giving up 150 million and Arda Güler. Like what? Arda Güler by himself is worth like 120 million. Like what? No, that's too much. That's too much. Hey, bro, you getting paid off watching footy? That's tough. Now you know what it is, bro. Funny enough, I'm not making like. Especially on this second account. I don't really make that much for doing this. On the second account, this is just me doing it. I'm trying to build up this channel. And I also do have fun just watching the matches with you guys. So, it's easy. Oh my gosh. What a save. Brother. This keeper is cooking, man. What a player. What a player he is. Arda's worth 170 in this market. Facts. Everybody else is inflating their prices. Yeah, I'm not giving up 150 million and Arda for Olise. You out of your mind, bro. South Africa, okay. Yeah. Like, everybody's kind of telling me the same thing. Boy. Bro, England have had their chances. If they lose, you can't say, oh, they created nothing. Yeah, keeper man of the match for sure. Goalkeepers having the performance of 2022 UCL final, Courtois. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like we've seen a lot of good goalkeeping performances so far this World Cup, though. Like, that seems to be, like, the theme that's going on here. Like, these keepers are playing at a very high level. England are already frauds, brother. They've been frauds since 1966, bro. Since they have not won a trophy, it's been, how many years is that? How many years is that? That's like freaking like 60, 70 years, bro. Trent would have been nice to have this game. Bet Tuchel wish he had Trent. I'm telling you, I think Tuchel gets sacked if they're knocked out today. This is why no one represents England's national football clubs. Tuchel is not it at all. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I'm telling you, he's done. If they do not advance today, he's done. I will be shocked if England keep Thomas Tuchel if they get knocked out. Like, I wouldn't believe it. Big up everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. This is the first watch along of 3, okay? We are going to be back with Belgium versus Senegal. And then tonight, we got USA versus Bosnia, all right? So, you guys got to lock in. No creativity in there. Kane simply doesn't look comfortable. Good point. Kane has done nothing this game, by the way. Very disappointing performance by Kane so far. But I'm not going to sit here and act like he's gotten the best service. But a player like Kane, he's not like an Erling Haaland who... Sorry. Yeah, like he's not an Erling Haaland in terms of like Haaland can only really cook if you are giving him service. Kane is the kind of striker that can drop deep, receive the ball. He can create for himself, which he's not done so far. So I think you would have to say that Kane has been really poor today. Like there's no real excuse. Like this is Kane's Ballon d'Or hopes right here, by the way. No chance does he win it if England get knocked out in the round 32. I think we are going to see the first sub, though, very soon. Kane suffers versus pace and power. Oh, pass gets blocked. What are my thoughts on team using handball tactics in football? Or do you mean haram ball? Hardball tactics or haram ball? I don't know what you mean, brother. You got to put that in again. USA will win 4-0. I hope so. I hope so. That's going to be a real interesting match. I hope that you're right, brother. Oi. I mean, look, if Jude ends up getting knocked out today, hey, look, at least we get a fresh Bellingham for next season. Very poor performance, man. And they had chances. They're making a sub right now. Yeah, Rashford off, Gordon on. Now imagine if Anthony Gordon and Saka's on as well. So double change here. Yeah, Madueke and Rashford off. Yeah, double change here. So they replaced the wingers. Let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah, Rashford, Stinker, and Hooked. I agree. Swear, Rice only got his career because those 2 free kicks. Yeah, I mean, those 2 free kicks have put him in like a different stratosphere. I mean, look, let's see what Gordon does. Has Mainu even played in the World Cup so far? Mainu has gotten 0 minutes at the World Cup, bro. Trent would have been perfect for a game like this. If England get knocked out, I bet Kane will not be on a single headline for the stinker he's delivering. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the UK. Why not play Eze? I don't think they're going to take off any of their midfielders, man. Oh, that gets blocked. It's a decent shot, bro. That's a decent shot by Congo. I would say that Jude has been the best attacking player, though, so far. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Getting eliminated, though, is crazy if you're England.
Rashford for Gordon is like trash for turd.
Yo, big up Relic. Big up Relic. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. Like, I don't really see Gordon making a difference either against a low block, but it's all good. Imagine Jude, Mbappe, and Vinny on the same team. That would be the best in the world. No way that doesn't work out. Trouble loading, nothing but trophies, and 15 goals scored every match. Like, that's what I'd be expecting if Jude, Vinny, and Mbappe played on the same team, bro. Yo, Unruly, what's good? Oi. Yeah, England. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good at all. Still holding my breath. The African teams always find a way to disappoint me at the last minute. Yeah, but I don't want extra time, though. So, I'm gonna be honest. If that means England getting knocked out to avoid extra time, then so be it. You should have did your job in the 90 minutes. I really do not want extra time, chat. Like, I don't know if I'm alone in saying that, but I would prefer that this is just wrapped up in the next 24 minutes. Still, Palmer should have been this. I mean, but Palmer was trash, though, last season. Like, just based off how Palmer played last season, I understand why he didn't make the World Cup. Like, Palmer was garbage. So, like, I mean, it's fair. But it's like, I don't know. Like, maybe he would have been a difference maker off the bench, possibly. But, I mean, yeah, like, Cole Palmer was not good. Hydration break. I don't know what Thomas Tuchel is about to tell these players, but he needs to give them the best motivational speech of their life. He needs to, I don't know. Bro, Saka looks so, bro, Saka has just fallen off a cliff. Palmer was injured? Nah, that's not an excuse, brother. You're still playing. Like, see, people always try and run the injury excuse when someone is shit. Because if Palmer would have cooked last season, nobody's sitting here saying, oh, but Palmer was injured. No, he was just shit, bro. Like, yes, he's been dealing with injuries, but he also has been poor. That's only an excuse when you're playing bad. If you're playing well, nobody talks about if you're battling with an injury. Palmer has been a one-season wonder as of right now. Since his first season at Chelsea, Palmer has done nothing. I do think Mainu could have helped this game. Yeah, bro. And Jude Bellingham did not have a good season. Fuck. But Jude Bellingham had a better season than Cole Palmer. But Jude was also injured. But Jude was not good last season. I think he was decent. I don't think he was trash. Palmer was trash. But I'm not sitting here saying, oh, yeah, Jude was injured, so that's why he didn't play well. No, Jude was just not good. If you're out there playing week in, week out, and you're underperforming, then injuries is not an excuse, brother. You're healthy enough to make an impact. If you weren't healthy enough to be playing, then you wouldn't be out there. But yeah, I don't think Jude was trash, but I don't think Jude was world class last season. I thought he was mid. They need someone who can actually control the ball in the midfield and distribute through balls. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Bro, Mainu has gotten 0 minutes. I think they've just made another sub, by the way. Yeah. Jed Spence off. Jed Spence off. I believe they subbed on. Yeah, Eze comes on. So now, what? Is England in a back three now? Because you just took off your right back. So, are England playing a back three? It's not like you took off a defender for a defender. You took off a defender for an attacking player. Get the likes up, people. Gilberto Mora, the Mexican young midfielder. Yeah. He looked good. He looked good. We were linked to him last year. That's the first time I ever heard of him was last year. Because his coach said that he dreams of playing for Real Madrid. And we were scouting him. But I don't think we should be signing him, though. No. I don't think that we are going to sign him. No. Rice is covering at right back. Yeah, I got to see. Bro, Southgate at least made deep runs in these tournaments. Like, Southgate did not play good football, but Southgate never got knocked out this early. Southgate was, look, nobody likes Southgate, right? Like, his football was trash. But I think bringing in Thomas Tuchel, yeah, it's now looking good. Why won't Madrid target Stiller? Brother, I don't think we're going to get a midfielder, to be honest. And I don't necessarily think a midfielder is needed. Unless you're going to be willing to get rid of somebody, then I don't really think a big midfield... Yo, this guy looks like Rudiger's little brother. Yo, look at number 26 for Congo, bro. This guy looked like Rudiger. I think Jude has been their best attacking player. But both his headers were saved. He should have scored from one of those headers, but nah, he didn't. But I think Jude has been, yeah, he's been better than Kane. He was better than Rashford. I think Madueke was solid as well, but I think Jude's better than him too. You don't need a deep line playmaker. Like, for example, oh, England have scored! Harry Kane! 1-1! Oh my days. Oh my goodness. Good goal. Good goal. I mean, it was coming though. Like, England have had a lot of chances. That's a good assist by Gordon, bro. That's a good ball by Gordon. Not fair. That's a good ball into the box by Gordon. Yeah, now look, fair enough. Fair enough. That's actually a good ball by Anthony Gordon. Yeah, now that's a good ball. Is that Gordon's first GA in the tournament so far? Hey, look, that's crucial. Fair enough. Fair enough. Came on and did his job. Yeah, that's a good ball. Good finish by Kane as well. All right, now we got 15 minutes for a winner here. Please. Please. Told you African teams always find a way to disappoint. Now, you can't blame the goalkeeper, to be fair, though. Goalkeeper's been having a very good game. Goalkeeper's had a very good game for Congo, right? He's the one that's kept them in this because of the saves that he's made. I'm feeling a Jude Bellingham dagger. Hate watch gonna be successful. Let's see. I wish Jude played for French national team. He'd be starting over Rabiot in a heartbeat. Yes, Jude would be in that double pivot. He would be behind whoever the number 10 is. Oh my God. Gordon should have released that a bit earlier. This smells like extra time. I mean, there's still a lot of minutes left in this match. There's 13 minutes until the 90th. And then they're going to add on maybe like 6, maybe 5 minutes of added time. So we're looking at like an additional 18, 20 minutes left. There's enough for the winner. Man, think if Jude Bellingham was French, he wouldn't start over Rabiot. All right, fair enough. Kane needs his guys, Diaz and Elise. I mean, those are two of the best wingers in the world. So, I mean, of course. They got Kane playing with freaking Rashford and Madueke. I mean, that is a significant downgrade, bro. Like, that's a very big downgrade. Like, what are we doing here? Hold on one second, bro. Hold on, chat. Okay. Congo, please. No. No, we are hate watching Congo now. England is cheeks. They're still going home today. Cry, ASAP. Cry. After a summer of playing with Mbappe, I think Olise is going to want to come. They have an opportunity to dominate club and national level for at least 5 years with that duo. I mean, I don't think it's because of Mbappe that Olise would want to come, brother. It's Real Madrid. Like, what? Like, it's not because of Mbappe. It's because of Real Madrid. You think, like, if Mbappe was at Tottenham, that he... No. It's Madrid, brother. We could attract any player. Here come England. Anthony Gordon. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Stupid. Stupid, brother. What are you doing? Release the ball. You literally had a runner right there. Didn't you think we didn't need to replace Cruz after 23-24? Then look what happened. You weren't watching me back then. I did think that we needed to replace Toni Kroos. But what I'm saying is, you don't need a deep-lying playmaker. Like, what do you think? Every team in the world has a deep-lying playmaker? No. We just need someone that can control a match. But you don't necessarily need, like, you need a tempo setter. But you don't need someone that is like a Toni Kroos profile per se. I just think it's about the system that we employ. But unless you're going to get ready for someone to get sold, then... But I know for a fact, you were not watching me in 23-24. Yeah, so that's like what I'm saying. Like, most teams do not have a deep-lying playmaker. Like, Madrid fans get a freaking hard-on about a deep-lying playmaker. Like, what do you guys think? There's just 100 deep-lying playmakers, like, in world football? No, there's only, like, a few. Like, 90% of teams do not have a deep-lying playmaker. And there's teams who are winning trophies, playing good football, without a deep-lying playmaker. Tchouaméni is not a Toni Kroos profile. No. Toni Kroos is not a DM. 8 minutes left, chat. We haven't won a major trophy without one. Nah, I mean, it's true, Unruly, but I just think it's about the system, bro. Like, it's just about the system. Because we have world-class players in the midfield, but it just takes a manager to find out how to get the best out of these players. Like, it's just as simple as that. Yeah, like, people talk about a deep-lying playmaker like as if, like, you need one to be good. Oi. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Man City haven't had a deep-lying playmaker. Arsenal don't have a deep-lying playmaker. I wouldn't even say PSG have a deep-lying playmaker. Vitinha is not a deep-lying playmaker. But people talk about Vitinha like he is. He's not. I think Vitinha is a great all-around midfielder. But Vitinha is not sitting in deep areas the entire game. Vitinha is everywhere. So it's like, do Bayern have a deep-lying playmaker? Pavlovic is not. Kimmich is not. Like, what are we doing here? You don't need to have a deep line playmaker to have a good team, to have a good midfield, bro. Like, obviously, a deep line playmaker is a nice profile to have. Yes. Look at Justin Fields. I don't know who this guy is next to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, Vitinha is not a deep line playmaker. But, like, people act like you just need one to be a good team. Like, bro, like most teams do not have that profile. Like, so it's really no excuse. I don't think Kimmich is a deep line playmaker. I don't think so. I think he can pass out from the back. But, like, I don't, for example, like, if Real Madrid signed Joshua Kimmich, I wouldn't be saying that Kimmich is, like, the like, oh, like, this is a Toni Kroos profile down to a T. Like, I don't think so. But he is a very good passer out from the back, though. Like, I would say that Joshua Kimmich... Oh, Kane again! 2-1!
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol!
Oh, my God. Congo have capitulated.
¡Golazo!
Congo have capitulated. What a goal! Harry Kane brace. Oh my. What a comeback in the second half. Mind you, Harry Kane was having a stinker. Harry Kane was not performing well this match. And I think that's another Gordon assist, bro. I think that's another Gordon assist, if I'm not mistaken. What's a goal? What's a goal? What a finish. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro, they're done, man. They're done. ASAP, hold that. Hold that, bum. Hold that. Enjoy your vacation. Congo are out. Hold that. Hold that L. Oh, nah, fairs. Yeah, man, Congo. I don't know what happened to them defensively. I wonder how much time do you guys think the ref is going to add on? Yeah, huge second half by Harry Kane, bro. Kane was dropping a stinker as well. Yeah, hold that. Hold that. Oh, you said Congo were going to get knocked out. You hate them. Hold. Hold that. Yeah, now look, he did come off the bench and make an impact. You can't hate on this Gordon cameo. Nah, Kane was poor that first half, brother. Like, Kane is not like other strikers. Like, Kane is not someone that's supposed to just sit in the box and wait for chances. Like, Kane, he drops deep. He gets involved. So, like, that's why I thought Kane was pretty poor. Nah, Congo didn't let us down. Congo let you guys down. I told you guys England were going through. But my prediction was 3-1 England. That was my official prediction that I dropped in my video that I released a few days ago. I said 3-1 England. So, 2-1's close. England still going out regardless. That's okay. As long as Congo went out before them. Hold that. Yeah. Congo tears. Yes, sir. We are smoking on the finest Congo pack. You can hold that. That's more on the midfield being garbage than Kane being poor. I love to see him dropping deep since he's the best passer in the England team, but people want to cry about him dropping deep. But I don't think people complain. Like, when you have Jude Bellingham playing the 10, I actually think that Harry Kane dropping deep is perfect because then that allows Jude to box crash. So I low-key feel like with a striker like Kane, having Jude in the 10, like, that should be the perfect duo right there. Brother, Mainu's not getting minutes. Mainu is not getting minutes. Man said Manu should have chose Ghana. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think has the guy even ever been to Ghana? Nah, he probably has. Probably has, bro. Why would he choose Ghana though? I wouldn't have chose Ghana. You be hearing about like all the issues that like these teams like they're like the FAs have in like the African countries, brother. I wouldn't want to deal like with that stuff. Yo, what a finish by Harry Kane, man. What a finish by Kane. Nah. Big second half performance by Kane. Good cameo off the bench by Anthony Gordon, right? He got 2 assists. The first one was the better one. The second one, it was a simple pass, but you still got to give it to him. England likes PMP in the midfield. They don't appreciate technical players like Mainu. Now, I think it's just like a manager preference because in like the Euros, for example, like I thought Mainu played a good role for England next to Declan Rice. Oh my God, free kick. Free kick. In a very good position for Congo. Imagine if they bag from here, bro. Imagine if they bag from here, dog. If they score this, bro. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. But that should be the game right there. That should be the game right there. Yeah, that's the match. Harry Kane brace, and England survived to see another day. Hold that, Congo. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know how long the flight is from Atlanta back to Africa, but I'm pretty sure that you guys have a lot of time to reflect on why you lost. ASAP, hold that, brother. Hold that. Your team is out. Hold that. But, I mean, look, overall, though, not a good performance for yeah, England versus Mexico next. All right, guys. I'm out of here, right? We are going to be back in about an hour and a half, okay? We have to do Belgium versus Senegal. So we will be here for that. Let me see if anybody's live. I do want to try and record a video for Olise real quick. So I'm going to try and do that quickly. But, yeah, guys, look. Smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe. Go into my description. Go check out Football Extra and Tribuna.com. If you like football news, articles, if you want to interact with other people in the community. Yo, guys, like I said, man, in a bit. Peace.